on the front row. Jesse Stroud making a return to this category. Wasn't with us in the Spike last weekend, but man, what a cool story the Past Masters Training and Hallicraft Race team have done to get him back on track this weekend. Dennis Charlotte, the legend, on the outside of row number 1. Fireworks expected here in Supersport 300 as the lights come on, and we're away in a great start. Colin Buchanan, the defending champion, and then you've got the legendary performance from Jesse Stroud, and he's right there in second place. These two last year, they just delighted this paddock, Supersport 300 racing, Neil, and now back to where we wanted at 300 Supersport. Cormac versus Jesse. This is going to be good. We've got the KTM show with Hamish Simpson coming for a ride, and Dennis Charlotte. He's in long for the ride as well. So, Neil, the most excitement we've had this summer has probably been from this class, and now we've added the defending champion in the mix. It should be pretty good.
I tell you what, and the other thing, and I call it upset as well, is the fact that Cameron Leslie and Hamish Simpson were the two KTM riders to dominate last weekend, and Cameron came out on top of that one. He could only qualify in 10th place here today. So talk about a chalk and cheese show with the real comparisons there. So different horses, different courses, of course, different bikes to perform, and a different bit of momentum going on out there. So now we've got the Kawasaki, and we've got the Yamaha, and we've got the KTMs all to fire up in the Supersport 300, a global class that we really acknowledge, courtesy of Trees and Gardens. And thank you, Adrian, for your continued support. Your arborist extraordinaire, covering here in South Canterbury and North Otago as well. Bring it on with Trees and Gardens as we look out. Brad for a freight train. 1, 2, 3, all in quick succession.
Oh, what a lap from Jesse Stroud. He's got himself in the front, but Cormac Buchanan right on the back wheel. Hamish Simpson stalking around the outside as well. 3 wide into turn 1, and Jesse Stroud hangs on. Cormac Buchanan right there. Hamish Simpson. Look at Dennis Charlotte ready to pounce as well. This is going to be breathtaking to see. Cormac up the inside, stands Jesse up into turn 3. Hamish is going to come up underneath, and that has really ruined Jesse's drive onto the back straight. So advantage Cormac Buchanan, and man, the gloves are well off here in 300 racing, Neil. This is breathtaking as we go down the back straight for the second of 8 times. Look at Jesse Stroud. He's going to go up alongside Cormac Buchanan and brake hard into turn number 4. Oh, look at that, and Hamish Simpson around. This is absolutely stunning. How good's this, Neil?
And this is one of each of our major riders, plus the point of each of our major manufacturers represented, and the top team riders all in action at the moment, so great to see. And they've already scraped some plastic, we've already dodged some paint on that one, we've already gone through and claimed different riders in different parts of the track for a 1, 2, 3, so starting to settle themselves as we look at the trio coming into the hairpin. Look at that, it's around there, it's a beautiful corner, it's an absolutely magnificent right-hander as they sweep around through there and come back down towards the front here at the moment through what we call the bus stop, which is a little flip-flop area that we do. Car racing normally goes straight ahead at that point here at levels, but the bikes love it on the inside. It's a bit like how we love the dipper at Ruapuna as well. Another tighter part of the track that they go to. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and nothing on it. Let's have a quickly look at the margin, because those three just absolutely hell-bent. There's a 1 bike length, and then there's a half a bike length, so there's absolutely nothing between them. And officially on the clock, we'll get the margin to pick up on that one. That is Jesse, the margin 087 and 053, so an 800th of a second and a 500th of a second.
But look who's the fastest lap there, Neil. Dennis Charlotte in 4th place. He's actually the fastest competitor, and you can see him now. He's visibly a lot closer to that top 3. Jesse Stroud, Hamish Simpson, Cormac Buchanan. He's going to argue for second place and not going to quite get it into the John Jones Steel left-hander, but Dennis Charlotte's the one we're going to keep an eye on. He is the one with breathtaking pace at the moment. Then you've got performance. Hayden Fordyce, this is the ride of the summer for that young man in 300 racing. He's in 5th place. Logan Rowell, Billy Fuller and Cameron Leslie. A star-studded top 8 there, Neil, as they head into the McKissick curve. This is going to be, lap records are in big trouble here as these guys are on really good pace.
All right, now it's made an awesome foursome. Look at that. So we've had Dennis come up and join those guys. As you picked up, he was the fastest out there. Delighted to be joined by Mick Ruane out of Honda Cars to have joined us. First of all, Mick, you can't stay away, can you?
No, great to be here, Neil, and thanks. Yeah, just great to see Jesse. I've got a little bit of a story to tell about the 400 and Pts getting it down here for us. The series sponsor we needed the bike down here. We got it to them on Monday. They had it in Christchurch on Thursday, and Avalon Biddle lent us the van, and Jake Lewis helped us out with some tyre warmers, and we got here, and just great to see. Jesse and Cormac, we knew it was going to be like this, but to see these other two guys up here, just a superb show.
Absolute show, all right, as we give you an update of the top position at the moment. Jesse Stroud, Cormac Buchanan, Hamish Simpson, yet another fastest lap for Dennis Charlotte. You can see he's right there now. It's a genuine 4-way fight. Hayden Fordyce, Logan Rowell, Billy Fuller, Cameron Lee. So an unchanged top 8 on that lap around. We've got Samuel Guthrie, Harrison Shanks, Kieran Meyer, Richard Ford. That will take us down to the top 12. There's a lot of firepower at the top end of this one, Neil, and we're coming up to the halfway stage. We've had 3.5 gone, 5.5 remaining as we watch them out of the McKissick curve. Still Jesse, Cormac there. Have a look at Hamish Simpson. He knows he wants to get himself involved in this one here. If you get caught in that outside of the top 3, Neil, it could be all over. So, oh man, Absolutely brilliant. Our Supersport 300 brought to us by Trees and Garden here. And look at this, getting exciting into the bus stop. Cormac Buchanan is having a good little look. Jesse Stroud leads across the stripe. Cormac can have a dive up in turn one. He's not quite there. Hamish Simpson and Dennis Charlotte are right there to go as well. And there you go, Neil, a shout out right in 5th place. Hayden Fordyce, how good's that?
All right, in fact, that's where I was just going to go to actually, Brad, because we were talking about that with Hayden all on his own. And Billy Fuller, the star of the Grand Prix with the 3rd place last week, Rogan Rowell in there. And there's Cameron Leslie, won 2 of them at Ruapuna, only at best an 8th at the moment, with Samuel Guthrie back there at 9 at the stage. So we're turning it up big time here with some big changes going on, Brad. But I tell you what, the one for me to look out for, Dennis Charlotte. That old dog, you won't put that man down, although in saying that, he did have a little tweak and a fall at Ruapuna, his home track last weekend, but he's fighting his way, and he could be the one to carve up those other 3.
Oh, you can throw a blanket over them in the McKissick curve. Our top 4 is just as exciting as it was before. We'll have a look at this one as they fire out of McKissick and into the hairpin. I think we might have a change for the lead as we see it coming on here. Cormac Buchanan now leads this one. Jesse Stroud, Dennis Charlotte's got up into 3rd place. So Hamish Simpson, after challenging for that lead a lap ago, he's now on the outside looking in as we are well over halfway through this exciting Supersport 300 race. And look at this, about a 10-15 bike length advantage. This is the biggest lead anyone's ever had, and Cormac Buchanan really getting into his work now. Ticks off another lap, 3 more to go as Cormac Buchanan leads Jesse Stroud, Hamish Simpson and Dennis Charlotte. Still no change to that fastest lap from Dennis Charlotte. Let me look at that. No, there it is. So a 1:09.8, Cormac Buchanan, brand new lap record here in Supersport 300, and he is trying to pull the trigger, Neil. He just wants to get out of there.
All right, back with Mick here at the moment. Mick, you make a big effort to get a bike down here for Jesse. What do you see in the future of our sport that you're getting behind riders in this 300 class? Is this class our new future?
Oh, it's a great class, Neil, and I mean, look at the mix. We've got, the young superstar Cormac, we've got Jesse, son of the New Zealand champion. Then we've got Hamish on the KTM, and we've got the old lizard, Dennis, out there just fighting. And good to see, isn't it? The old survivor. And he's a bit beaten up at Ruapuna. He was a little bit upset. He didn't, win a race. And but he's just come out here fighting, and that's what we like about Dennis. He's a survivor, and he likes to just have a go, and good to see, just amazing. We've got youth and we've got experience, so we've got everything out there. But obviously something happened at the end of the straight there. I think Cormac went for a move, and maybe Jesse lost a bit of ground there. He lost the toe, and it's sort of broken up the pack a bit.
Yeah, we've lost Hamish Simpson as well, and we've got dust. We've got dust down the back end as well. So yeah, we can't see much from our commentary box window here. We got a little bit blinded in the back half of the race, but that has what we've got now. A full-on trio going at it, a 1:09.4, so continues to blistering pace. Cormac Buchanan is well under lap record pace, so every lap now under that he'll set a brand new lap record. Dennis Charlotte now in 3rd place. Jesse Stroud still unchanged in 2nd. That will elevate Hayden Fordyce up into 4th place. So well done, that young man. This is going to be his best result of the summer.
And then we've got, what's the name in there as well, I should say, Cameron Leslie. And I've been talking about Cameron why, because he was struggling with the qualifying. He went 11 through 10 through 9 and back, and ended up in 10th place. Then he struggled in the race to only be in a 9-8, and now he's finally jumped up to be in 5th. So things are happening. Unfortunately, his teammate Hamish Simpson is one of the reasons he's on the move, because he's now moved up to actually be in 6th officially. So it's Cormac, Jesse, Dennis, and we talked about Hayden and Billy, then Cameron in there on with Logan Rowell, Harrison Shanks, and Samuel Guthrie making up our top 8. So a few changes all around there, Brad, but it's all happening at the front of the pack. Go Cormac, lap record.
White flag out as well, so 1 lap to go now. 1 lap to go for Cormac Buchanan. What a superstar we got here. Jesse Stroud still there in 2nd place, but he's slowly losing touch. It's the margin now between 1st and 2nd is getting out to 3 seconds. So Jesse Stroud still got that pace. He's under lap record pace, but is struggling to keep up with that dynamic man, Cormac Buchanan. We've got Dennis Charlotte there in 3rd. We've lost Cormac Buchanan, so where's Cormac Buchanan gone? It's Cormac Buchanan down in turn 2, so big bits of drama here. Cormac Buchanan, lap record pace, white flag, 1 lap to go, and he's now trackside near where? Oh my goodness, you wouldn't even read something like this. As Jesse Stroud now has got this one in the palm of his hand. This has got to feel pretty exciting for the Lizard Racing team there, Mick.
Oh, amazing, great. Just, Rod Price has been amazing. We've got Radar, the world famous moto technician over, and these guys have been great. Andrew and I have been working on the bike and just trying to make it happen for Jesse, and this is just great reward for the young guy. We had Cormac on a 300 and we didn't, and so we thought, well, hey, let's bring the 400 Ninja down. So yeah, to win this race, superb effort from Jesse, and thank you to Pts Logistics, our series sponsor, that also got the bike down here in 3 days from Auckland. and we managed to get here and win a race on Saturday. So thank you very much to our sponsors, Hallicraft, the Past Masters guys, and Chris and Andrew. Amazing effort. And obviously the race is over, so yeah. But Cormac down there, hope he's okay. But anyway, thank you, Brad, and thanks, Neil, for the opportunity to just talk about what happened, and we might catch up again later in the weekend.
All right, thank you very much, Mick. Always a pleasure to have you on board, and great to see you back in the paddock. Andrew here as well, so between you guys, absolute pleasure to be back in the paddock here in 300 Supersport. And man, I don't even know where we all are. There's a red flag out now, the checkered flag come out. Jesse Stroud will be credited with the win ahead of Dennis Charlotte, and then we've got Hayden Fordyce, so he will be on the podium. He's come through in third place. That's a debut podium in 300 racing for that dynamic young man, so absolutely brilliant. Oh my goodness me, and we are shaping up for an absolute doozy. The Alan Ramage Memorial will be just breathtaking. That fastest 12 qualifiers from our 300 Supersport paddock over the weekend, they will fight it out for the coveted Alan Ramage Memorial Trophy. So plenty to look out for, and our awesome Trees and Gardens supported Supersport 300. It is a win to Jesse Stroud ahead of Dennis Charlotte and Hayden Fordyce. So that will be the podium that Neil will go and have a look at. So there's claps, celebrations all around, drama as well. We've got Corn Buchanan down. Hamish Simpson had an off-track excursion as well. And there's plenty to look out for. So we're going to cross down to Neil, and he'll try and digest all the big drama that's happened there. And the captivating Supersport 300 paddock. Over to you, Neil.
Well, we're going to line up here for a very different podium that we've got than normal in 300 racing. First of all, for the debut of this man in Hayden Fordyce. You were making us super excited back there, Hayden. 5th place, 4th place, and to get on to 3rd after the demise of Cormac, but you deserved every bit of that. Well done. What's happened? What was the secret out here today?
I just kept going as hard as I could. I got a bit tired at the end, but I kept pushing, and I saw I was losing the D6M boys behind me, but yeah, I was pretty stoked with what happened.
All right, indeed. Hey, do you find it better when there's a whole group of riders around you like that? Is that a magnet to be drawn on by them or be pushed by them?
Yeah, it's so much better. If you've got someone in front of you, you can judge how fast you can go into a corner, but just without that person in front of you, you start to drop a bit and lose yourself.
Hey, as a North Islander, this is not a home track for you. This is levels way down here in beautiful South Island. What do you think of this place?
It's such an amazing track. It's real tight, narrow, and yeah, it's just so amazing. I love the track.
Love the nice words. Well done to Hayden for a fantastic debut. Yeah, thank you. I agree 100%. Well, here we go, Dennis, and take an opportunity to throw the sponsor's cap on there, and bikes are all up, mate. What? You were the one to do the best. You got the when things started to change.
Yeah, well, that's right. I just waited for one lap just to make sure my tyres were good and everything was good, and yeah, just try and hang on to those KTMs, hang on to Hamish, but yeah, no, it was really good. Thank everybody that helped me, like thank Kev and motor mechanics and my wife, Eden. So yeah, miss her. Hope her event's going well too.
Well, legend, Mike, you were still 40 years of continuous road racing from that man so well. Hey, Jesse, back on this awesome Team all right?
It's been a good, yeah. That's good. Now it's a lot.
Right, hey, from your point of view, we're complete surprised that they were able to get the bike, and courtesy of PTS, we've got it here and ready for you to go racing. So good to be back on a 300 in the South Island.
Get the bike back here. So,
Well, the folks, well done, Andrew. Nice to see you out there. Well done, everybody. Hey, how good our crew? The not so young, all the different bikes. So there we got a mixture. So some great stuff to see. Well done, everybody. Taking a break. Our welfare of the rider is always our concern, and we'll be back with a podium for you next. Come around here, Andrew. Here's a photo. They want to get a photo. Shout out for Andrew Stroud, folks. Well done. Thank you, Andrew. Well done. In fact, we've got a bit of time to have him called up the next race. First of all, Andrew, a lot of mad, frantic work. Good to see you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, kind of makes it all worth it. It was definitely a big week organising it to get it down here and flying down looking after it. And Avalon Biddle lent us a van, and it's all worked out good.
Good. Right, your memories of levels, this place, how have you held it as far as it's concerned, and your memories?
Oh, great track. It's always been one of my favourite tracks here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, especially over the back there, like a mini G.
Yeah. With the Sank Engine 11-time champion, folks. Andrew Stroud to join Super Sun Chest as well. So there's your quality lineup. Hayden Fordyce's first ever. Himself, the great Dennis and Hot Gun Stroud making. So there we have it, taking a break for you. Courtesy of PTS Logistics. Moving's never been better than moving with our number one logistics team, of course, for your logistics requirements, storing it, freighting it as well. A nation work of great teams coming together.